In today's video, I wanted to discuss trends that you can actually use to your advantage as an eBay seller, and you can watch out for these when you're at yard sales and thrift stores, and if you're buying at the right time, you can actually make outrageous profits. But before I do, I gotta make a coffee to talk about this. All right, here it is. Not very good coffee, but an even better mug. A mug that I got at a yard sale, and I will always drink out of this mug when I do these discussion videos, just because I just love this mug so much. Coffee, not so much. Not so much. Now, when it comes to trends, what I mean by that is take advantage of popularity. Take advantage of stuff that's in the culture, especially as someone who deals in collectibles. I think this is even more important than someone who also follows trends in general when it comes to reselling trends. You know, Wii's were very popular. The balance boards were really popular until everyone out of the pandemic stopped working out. People stopped buying them. Now it's basically trash. If you see them at a yard sale or thrift store, you pretty much stay away from them unless they're pretty much free. That's one trend that people actually discovered during the pandemic. There's a lot of other weird pandemic trends that you could sell, but when it comes to collectibles, I find it the most fascinating because the data is actually, it's there. You can look at the data and see where the trends pick up. And when it comes to popularity, pop culture stuff, one thing that I will say, and one thing in general when it comes to resellers who've actually been profiting off this for a long time, and these aren't just necessarily resellers, these are comic book collectors, comic book flippers. These are people who've actually found a way to corner this particular market and make the best profits. And that is people who actually target comic books when it comes to a particular character that's going to be in a film. They'll buy it when they just see like it being announced on IMDb, just when the spoilers start coming out for a film. They already target these issues. And then once the movie comes out, once the trailers come out, then these collectors will actually want to purchase these particular books, and then they sell into the hype. And that's how you can really profit off of these things. One thing that we've actually been able to profit off of a lot was Barbies, and some of it was by mistake. We didn't realize when we were out there buying Barbies how well they were going to sell later on, closer and closer to the release of the Barbie film. And some of the Barbies that we sold were directly, I think, impacted by the Barbie film. One of them was the Peaches and Cream dress Barbie that we actually got at a yard sale for like $1 over a year ago. And the reason why that sold was because it was in the intro of the Barbie movie. We didn't even realize that until we watched the film. We're like, oh my God, that's the Barbie. That's one of the Barbies we sold. And we've been selling a lot of Barbies in the past few months. So that's one trend that we've been able to capitalize on, we've been able to use for our eBay reselling business. Now there's other trends that you can focus on. For the most part, I wanted this to be kind of like a mental exercise for you guys who are resellers or collectors in general, because it's very, very useful as a reseller. And it's something that I wish I was practicing a lot earlier back in the day when I really just started out reselling, but it's something that I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for in the future. And there's other trends as well that you can actually be a part of. You know, there was a massive Pokemon boom as well during the pandemic. That was a trend that you could have sold into. While Pokemon is still a very collectible card game, it's still collectible in general, still investable. I feel like it really hit like a peak during the pandemic, and when you could sell into the hype, it's always a good idea. And this is not just for resellers, this is obviously for collectors as well. With that being said, guys, just a little bit of a short video, a little bit of a rant for me here. Let me know what you think about this type of topic down below in the description, and let me know if you've actually sold into any trends and if you've been able to capitalize on any of these things. I'd love to know your comments down below in the description. With that being said, guys, remember, may your carts always be full.